All right, it looks like we are just about ready to go here. Good morning, everybody. My name is Doliak Dan, the stream where you come to be a doofus, have fun, and be blessed in the process, and it is so good to see you guys here. How are you all doing? If you're able to talk right now, then awesome, and if you're not able to talk right now, then that's cool. I got coffee. It's in a Quaggan mug. I'm freaking stoked about it. I just got out of bed about an hour and a half ago. I stayed up last night and I was editing pretty good. Hey, Fod, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you again. It's I saw you in my Discord last night. Thank you so much for joining in. Pleasure. Hope you're doing well today. I was up last night and I was making some edits. And I basically what I did yesterday was I changed the raid message so that whenever we're getting ready to raid out, it's not a Helldivers theme anymore. And also changed it so that chaotic redemptions, like overly intrusive sound and visual redemptions on Twitch, don't get overly utilized or really utilized at all. I kind of didn't like the disruption that some of those redemptions could bring during the stream. Much as they're appreciated for being used, just decided to take those out for the chill week redemptions. Thought it was a better fit. Hey, how's it going today? Good to see you. How are you doing, Melancholy? Good to see everybody in chat right now. Let me just pop this thing right over here. There we go. All right, fixed it. All right. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be moving on from this chapter of the game. And I know that I have quite a few viewers who have actually never even seen Guild Wars 1. So I try to be a little bit vague with my wording because they don't know what's coming. Thank you for the lurk, Big Pile of Wesley. So many of the Guild Wars 1 veteran players in here will know what I mean by whenever I'm in pre-searing, they know what I mean by move on to the next chapter. But it's a big moment in the game, so I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, but hopefully you guys are all having an absolutely outstanding morning. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me today. Got Gandalf here, he's ready for the stream as well, and I'm gonna sip some coffee and we're gonna get into the game. Let's go check things out. Make sure I've got everything set and squared away before we actually do move on. Lexi, Insomnia, go Bert. When did you sleep last night? I texted you at like 1:10 in the morning and you were still awake, which means it was 4:10 in the morning for you. Are you okay? Do you need a help? All right. So the only quest that I don't think I've done, other than the secondary profession quest that I don't really need to do, is Poor Tenant. The only reason why I haven't done it is because the honeycomb keeps getting glitched at the bridge. So I think, one moment, I actually need to turn off this. There we go. Professional streamer, guys. Professional. And let's turn this back up. There we go. Now we got the game music. All right. I don't think there's anything we need to do. We got the two main pieces of extra armor that we needed. I'm here just getting ready to head to food bank because, well, food is needed. Food is definitely needed. No worries. Enjoy the food bank. And yeah, guys, I think we're going to be really good. Let me sell some stuff at the merchant, and then we're gonna go to Ascalon City and move on. Now, Lubios, welcome on in, buddy. It's great to see you. How are you doing today, Lubios? All right, let's go talk to Graham and the merchant real quick before we make this official, permanent, irreversible move. Do we want to keep the pet Jeff the cat? Or do we want a Jeff the pig or Jeff the bird? Because we can get a different pet. It's real quick and easy. Dude, Lubios, nothing much, man. Basically, I am streaming a game series. It is a game that my name Doliak Dan is named after, because there's a animal in the game named Doliak Dan. And basically what we're going to be doing is I'm streaming this game, the entire series, from beginning to end in chronological order, taking out all the hard content in between and after. And yeah, that's what we're doing with the stream. It is my favorite series of game ever. Has the best story I've ever played, in my humble opinion. And yeah, we're taking it out. We're doing this game, and I'm having a blast. So thanks for coming and popping in. But you're pretty darn already. Only a month left of your internship, and you're like 80% done with your research. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations, dude. It's amazing. You never heard of the game, but that is sick. And also, I know where the Doyak part comes from. Okay, you know the Doyak part. But yeah. I'm freaking stoked, dude. I can't wait to be playing this game. I am so excited to be. Oh, now you know. Yeah. Yeah, the Doyak is a, it's a cow-yak creature with 4 horns. Alright. We're gonna try to do this honeycomb one last time. See if we can, see if it gets unglitched. Otherwise, Neymar is gonna have to get kicked out of his house. You're here! You made it! Welcome on in, Shooby-Dub-Dub. This is the most pinnacle turning point of the entire game. All we're gonna go do is we're just gonna enjoy the countryside a little bit, you know? But we gotta help this guy with his honeycomb situation if I can't. Now, Shooby-Dub-Dub, I have a question for you. I need your opinion. And Lubios, you're gonna look it up, you're curious. Awesome. Dude, it's a 20-year-old game, but it holds up great. I think it's ridiculous for a 20-year-old game how good it is. Gandalf and the other birdies are doing good. Thank you. Hopefully they're not too noisy in the background. I turned down my, as a matter of fact, give me 1 second, guys. I didn't need to do this yesterday, but I kind of want to listen to myself. That ain't bad. Okay. All right. The birds don't seem to be crazy. Sound is all good. Okay. Good. That makes me happy to hear. So, Shooby-Dub-Dub, my question to you is... Sorry, I know I started with a question, then I went on 4 different tangents. Here we have Jeff the Cat. Do you think that we should get rid of Jeff the Cat, or should we keep Jeff the Cat? And if we get rid of Jeff the Cat, should we get Jeff the Bird, or Jeff the Pig? That is my question. I don't know if I can emotionally part with Jeff the Cat now, but I want to hear your opinion. Oh, the bees made it! The bees made it past the glitch point. Oh, there is a god. There is a god. Okay, we can get this experience that we've earned 4 times now. I'm glad you found your fidgeting cube, Lexi. Congratulations. Why does a Doyak look like a cow with maxed out stats? Because it is a cow with maxed out stats. You can't get better than a Doyak, dude. Alright, Miller Upton says, sorry about that. I was trying to make dough infused with honey, but all it did was attract bees. Not to worry about Neymar, though. I'll see to it Gelson gets it off his back. No doubt Gelson's trying to take advantage of Neymar because he's not from Ascalon. Once he knows there's a citizen willing to stand up for Neymar, he'll back off. Beautiful. I'm not a cat guy, so I'd say go pig. I love the pig pets, and pig named Jeff is Peak. That explains it. Alright. You may get kicked for not being a cat guy. Lexi. My traditional pet has always been a pig. And we're about to go get one. Unless you hotly contest. But I'm gonna need a new charm animal. 1 second. But I don't know if there's any saving him at this point. You're okay with pig? Alright, we're gonna go give Jeff to a loving tamer. Listen, I'm not trying to cause a riot, says Shooby-Dub-Dub. No. Start a fight, dude. McCrib the pig. I like it. Alright guys, as soon as we get this pig, this is literally the last piece that we need to do. I hope you're ready for this. I'm not in the mood to fight today. No? Ooh. Gonna take that with me. Alright. Doobie dub dub. Lexi, how's your guys' morning been? And if I missed anybody, let me know. I talked to Lubios already. Doobie, you're just painting right now, right? You're at work. Hey, also, if you can't respond back, don't feel like you have to. You haven't slept? Lexi, go to sleep. But in about half an hour, you have to see this part of the story. By the way, last time we spoke, which was a while ago, that is on me. I'm sorry for that. Dude, it's also on me. I actually had to take a pretty extensive break, so no worries. But anyway, we spoke about moving houses, right? Like buying a little plot of land and stuff. We did speak about that. And I decided after a lot of thought, a lot of introspection, and even some prayer, I decided to stay where I'm at for now. It was a smarter choice for the time being, but not off the books in the future. But I'm staying 2,500 miles west of where I was planning to go to. Yeah. So, real quick, I'm going to check chat in just one moment, but Gerald the Tamer says, you might consider me something of an animal lover. I've trekked across Tyria and bargained with adventurers from distant lands to acquire my menagerie of creatures, especially the exotic ones. Say, you look like the adventuring type. You don't happen to have a creature you'd like me to see, would you? Gandalf literally just put his face into my water and started taking a drink. Good boy. Did you enjoy that? All right, let's check chat. What did Govno say? Me? Hey, welcome on in, Dad. Shooby Dub Dub says, not bad. I finally took down Christmas decorations because it's about 50 degrees outside and it feels amazing. Nice. I'm also painting parts of the inside of the house per the wife's request. Oh, beautiful, dude. Good work. You're a freaking stout man, dude. Welcome on in, Tolkien Otaku. All right, guys, do you have any interest? We're going to ask Gerald the Tamer real quick. Do you have any interest in my pet? What a wonderful pet. Would you be willing to part with it? You should know, however, once you hand the animal over to me, it will never be returned. He's saying keeps for good, dude. Yes, I would be happy to leave my pet in your capable hands. All right, we're going to go get a pig, dude. We're going to go find a warthog. Dude, Tolkien Otaku, I'm doing great. So is Gandalf. He just got a fresh drink of water from my water glass. You would in fact be in the ocean, Lubios. Hey, Laura. All right, guys, I'm clicking the button. We're getting rid of Jeff the cat, and we're getting the warthog. Yay. It's happening. Bye, Jeff. All right, we gotta go find a warthog now, and then we're getting out of here. All right, a warthog shouldn't be that hard to find. Dude, it's so good to see all of you in here. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. You are loved, Jeff. We'll come back for you someday. Dude, tell me why it's always the hardest thing to get rid of a pet in this game. It's ridiculous. There's a warthog right there. He's gonna be a level 2 but we'll level him up pretty quick. Oh, we should kill this bandit fire starter first, otherwise he'll try to kill our warthog once we get him. There we go. Alright. Come here, pig. Alright. Jeff, the pig. There we go. Alright, we got a new Jeff. Okay. Are you guys quite ready to, move on to the Ascalon Academy? Where's Gandalf? Gandalf is right here. He's just really interested in my hand. I think he knows that I keep tossing him up, and he likes going for the adventure. Alright, guys. Let's go find where we need to do what we need to do. This is about to be the next pinnacle piece of the story. All right. Armin Saberlin? Let's see. So you look ready for war, Danielle. Ready as any of us are for the first time. At any rate. That's good. From what I've seen, the war party will be prepared to head out soon. You'd best go talk to Sir Titus lest they set forth without you. Alright. Go kill some Char. Kill him good. Alright. So, have you heard? We're almost ready to set out. Before you join us, keep in mind that you'll have to say goodbye to all of the comforts of Ascalon City. Out there, beyond the wall, our lives will be in constant danger, and we'll have only our comrades to rely on. But Balthazar willing, will drive these Char from our kingdom once and for all. Alright. So, I am ready to leave everything behind. You guys ready? Alright, mission starts in 55 seconds. Take a sip of coffee. Whoop. Hello. That would be unfortunate. Alright, this is the most pinnacle part of the game. Everything from 10 seconds from now changes the entire game forever, and there really is never redoing it. Alright, listen to the briefing given by Sir Titus and Prince Rurik. Sorry I could not join you before the skirmish. I was delayed by official business. And then he says, he was delayed by me. I wanted us to watch the battle together. Alright. Sir Titus did not exaggerate when he spoke of you. You've shown great promise today. Why are they like, so close? Getting inducted into the Vanguard, basically. We are the elite protectors who guard our nation when threatened from within or without. As part of the Vanguard, you are needed for a critical mission before we can begin our offensive against the Char. Our sentry spotted Vatlaw Doomtooth and his warband in the old bunker out behind the Citadel. He must have found a passage that led here from the catacombs. Whatever his purpose, it cannot be good. As soon as you are ready, the prince himself will accompany you to cast this Char fiend out of our land. Alright. Let's journey to the old bunker with Prince Rurik and defeat Vatlaw Doomtooth and his minions. Hand off. Prince Rurik. Okay, still going. All right. Coming through here. Take out some Grog, raise up some minions, and we'll be set. Jeff the Pig will smite everything in his path. Alright. More Grawl off over to the west side. Take him out pretty quick and easy, though. Should be able to... There we go. 2 more minions. Makes it easy. I think Jeff is only going to deal like 2 damage though. He's really low level. He's going to need to be healed constantly. All right. Last group and then we move on to the final part. There's Vatlaw Doomtooth. Kill him. He's a big freaking Char. Sorry, Gandalf. Alright, we killed Vatlaw. Yo, thank you for the 5 stream streak. Okay, guys, watch this.
It was on that day that the Char discovered a way around the Great Wall, a way to bring it down.
The very moment of terror.
This is where the true story begins.
Oh man, welcome on in, Normian. We just got obliterated. 2 years later. And this is what's left of Ascalon. That's the event called the Searing. Alright. Holy crap. It's been so long since I've been through the Searing. Welcome on in, Normie and Nick. How are you doing today, man? It's a pleasure to see you again. Place is toasted, dude. Place is absolutely toasted. This looked so nice yesterday. It looked absolutely fantastic yesterday, and now look at it. Freaking gargoyles, tar, and rubbish. Welcome to Detroit, Govno. Jesus. You're good, man. Just doing vanquishes. That's awesome. That's awesome. Captain Osric says, welcome back, Doliak Danielle. Good God. Looks like the patrol went well. You're still in one piece at any rate. Listen. Yeah, the patrol went real well, buddy. Listen, Prince Rurik sent me to ask you a favor. You've been in the field, so you probably haven't heard about this, but an ambassador's arrived from an old enemy, Kryta. They can help us fight the Char, but the king won't even talk to him. The prince hasn't been able to make any headway with his father, but he knows the king trusts Titus, and Titus trusts you. Would you perhaps talk to War Master Titus about this matter? He's in his unusual place in Ascalon's... Good God. My narrative is terrible right now. Sorry. He's in his usual place in Ascalon City. Of course I'll talk to Titus. Welcome to Detroit. All right. The Krytan ambassador. So we got to go talk to the Krytan ambassador because Kryta is a nation. And this is our world map now, guys. This is our world map. Look how big it got. Yesterday it was... it was smaller than this. It was like this rectangle big. And now look at it. Ascalon got seared. We just want to hear the story. Like 3rd grade English. Got you. I can do that. So we need to go find the Krytan ambassador and see if Kryta will help us in our war against the Char. Homie, I hate to say it, but I think the Char won. Mouse, fish, elephant, burb name. This is Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey Cockatiel. And he is my valiant steed. Welcome on in. Thank you for the first time chat, Mouse, fish, elephant. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, this is Gandalf, and my name is Doliak Dan. I'm a veteran Guild Wars 1 player, but a first-time Guild Wars 1 streamer. Looking forward to doing the entire game series in chronological order, including all hard content as well. Dude, I was thinking the exact same thing. Mouse, fish, elephant. Alright, let's talk to War Master Titus, because apparently he trusts us. So, don't talk to me about the Krytan ambassador. I've been getting an earful from both sides. Do you know why King Adelburn trusts me, Doliak Danielle? Dude, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna be able to stop cracking a smile every time I read this name, because you guys made me make that female character yesterday. Okay, like, do you know why King Adelburn trusts me, Doliak Danielle? Because I know where my loyalties lie. King and country, Balthazar preserve them both. Perhaps joining the prince's vanguard has confused you, but Rurik is not the ruler of this kingdom. Now, listen to me. The king's already given this matter much consideration, and the likes of you and I best abide by his wisdom. Alright, so, the king's message. I have an important task for you. Please deliver this royal message to Ambassador Zane of Kryta. His camp can be found just outside the city. Go out the western gate to Old Ascalon, head west to find the encampment. I don't trust these Krytans. I want you to take someone with you in case there's trouble. I'm sure Alicia will be able to, will be willing to go with you, and she can heal you if need be. Yo, wait, you just got here and you're using the Prime sub? Thank you so much. Yo, huge freaking dub, thank you. I so truly appreciate the support. Thank you very, very much. I've been streaming, what, 15 minutes? Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hope I can catch you in future streams as well. I'll be streaming a lot more Guild Wars. Yo, Gwen Okami, good to see you again. And so soon, just yesterday. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you again for the sub, Mouse, Fish, Elephant. We did something huge. We got rid of Jeff the cat, we got Jeff the pig, and we went through the searing. And now look at it. We just got here. We're on our first quest. Second quest, really. We're delivering a king's message to the Krytan ambassador. Oh! As soon as I get back to Ascalon City, I need to go... I'm due to go buy some armor. Rest in peace, Jeff the Cat. He is in a happy field with Gerald the Tamer, somewhere in the Zaishin Menagerie, I'm sure. Headpiece for sure, and Rune ASAP. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to be getting the full set. I have 2.3 platinum on this character, and I'm not stealing from the rest of my account. Rincerik, I thank you for your kind words. Alright. Alright. Let's see what Ambassador Zane has to say. A message with a royal seal. Let's see. Honored Ambassador, etc., etc. Your request for permission to enter the city and address the people of Ascalon is emphatically denied. This being the fourth such denial, His Majesty bids you reconsider this ill-conceived journey and contemplate a return to Kryta. King Adalbern and I have learned very different lessons from the wars of past. Isolation is not the answer. Only in peace and mutual friendship shall we find our salvation. I still have hope that in time he will realize this truth of this. The truth of this. Alright, let's talk to Ambassador Zane again. Unseen ones preserve you. I am Ambassador Zane, and I have the honor of representing the White Mantle. It is my hope that we can be friends. Now then, what is on your mind? The Ambassador's Quandary. So, alas, despite the current peace between Kryta and Ascalon, your King Adalbern still chooses to view all Krytans with distrust. He respects the old laws too much to do anything untoward, but I must take care not to give him excuse to expel me from the kingdom. Therein lies my trouble. Unable to enter the city, my men have been forced to travel south to Regent Valley to resupply and have been victimized repeatedly by a bandit named Torin. We would hunt down Torin ourselves, but shedding the blood of an Ascalon, even a criminal like Torin, might be a mistake. Will you attend to this bandit threat for me? And helping the people of Ascalon. I do not understand the hostility that my presence generates from your king. I seek only to help the people of Ascalon. You could help me in this cause. I have a shipment of supplies that I was going to deliver to an Ascalon woman called Ellie Rigby. She runs an orphanage for those who have lost their parents in these evil times. King Adalbern, however, will not allow me in the city to deliver these supplies. Would you help the children of Ascalon for me and deliver the supplies? I'll gladly help you. And then Witness Rastin. So... heard you help Hornet make some good progress, Nick. Oh. Oh, yeah. You guys were buddying up yesterday, right? Who's the one getting ready for DOA speed clears? Was that Gwen? Dude, you're gonna have so much fun with that. Alright, Witness Rastin, also a Krytan, says, Unseen ones protect you. This land has seen much tragedy, even in this place. I feel the spirits of the dead, filled with confusion and anger. I can consecrate this ground, so that the dead may have some peace, but I will need very special items for the ceremony. I believe there's a craftsman here in Old Ascalon called Artisan David, who is capable of fashioning exactly what I need. Would you take this list to him and bring back the supplies he gives you? I'd be happy to help. Alright, none of these are primary quests. These are Ascalon City quests. Let's see where... Hey, yo! Long time no see! Elementalist Azure, she lived! You did all the desert missions, and then you did Tomb of the Primeval Kings, normal mode, and completed it? Dude, I don't know if you guys were around. Do you guys remember the old Barrage Pet Splinter Weapon BIP build that was going crazy? With Tombs of the Primeval Kings? You just need to finish Eye of the North and you're set to do it? That's amazing, Gwen. Oh, yeah, you do. You do remember Normian. Dude, those were good times. No, Mousefish, you say, yeah, that was fun before Dervs and Sins took over? Yeah, they totally did. Alright, the enemies around here have more skills than they did in pre-searing. However, we're a pretty good level for, Burnt Ascalon. It's still viable, just not meta. Yeah, I think one of the big problems with it was they made it so that pet corpses couldn't be utilized for a minion, and so that took out a lot of the minion capabilities, or all of the minion capabilities in that mission set, so they had to change it a little bit. But it's still a good time. Yeah. Dude, dervs are freaking insane powerful. Alright, real quick question. What kind of build does a stream want to see me start building towards? I can go death magic for basically straight damage, some poison, and a lot of minions. I can go blood magic for a lot of sacrifice and vampirism. Or I can go curses for a lot of hex spells and life degen. Minion Master Bomber for fun. Dude, that was a quick answer, and I'm here for it. I had a feeling that that was immediately going to be the trended direction for that question. Everyone loves MM, come on. Yeah, everybody loves a good Minion Master. You want BIP content. I'm not far enough in the game to do BIP, and I have NPCs as allies. They're not going to be appreciative of my BIP, but we will work towards it. It is helpful for your team. Yeah, the MM, the bodies. Yeah. Question though: will you take heroes? I will take heroes as I earn them. My plan for heroes is strictly on an as earned basis. Yeah. And my policy for party members through the rest of the game is nobody can join the party unless they are my level or lower. Outside of Lion's Arch, the Dervish Melee, we talking about Mox. Minion Master Bomber is the best option to be honest, or doing a well as a Necro. Yeah. I have questions as to why I turned around. I never got to the star. Sorry. So Mox is fair game then. Mox is fair game then, as long as I earn him in the correct order. I want to keep it in chronological order. So Mox was released as part of the Beyond content with Eye of the North, so I probably won't earn Mox until after I have earned the right to go to Eye of the North. Gandalf the Burb! Yes, here he is. How are you doing, buddy? He's a happy boy. He took a drink out of my water a few minutes ago. He climbed himself right up on my water glass and was like, this is mine now. I will share. Joseph Royce! She gilled on my war till I doom. Good God, welcome on in, Royce. How's it going, buddy? Bird flu incoming. He's a healthy burb. He ain't diseased. A Minion Master hasn't gotten to him yet. Gandalf was hoping it was vodka. I was hoping it was vodka. We were both disappointed. Who knew? Dude, one thing that Guild Wars 2 players will never understand is the simple pleasure of being able to click on the map or on the game and go where you're trying to go. Simple pleasures that shall never be taken for granted. I don't know why that's not already a thing. Yeah, I remember them whenever they were... This was pre-beta test for Guild Wars 2. I remember that the primary reason that they said was, they wanted you to be more immersed in your environment and have direct control. And therefore, basically, they didn't want you to have shortcuts. They wanted you to earn the right of travel by personal input rather than clicking. I don't know. That's why they also said they didn't want to put it so that you can click on a party member and press space and then go towards them. I miss those little things. It should be in every MMO. Dude, I agree. Artisan Dave says, Brent protects me. You see, I'm so unpleasant, he doesn't want me in the underworld. Ha 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 ha. Okay, what's on your mind? So, ooh, can you craft something for me? Let's see. Okay, oh, parchment. You can get, okay, no, don't need any of that. Alright, moving on. Rastin's ritual. Let me see that. A list of things for Witness Rastin looks like, I must say, you're lucky I've got all of these here. Some unusual requests indeed. Well, there you go, that's everything on his list. While you're here, you might want to see if I can make anything you need. Any town or city will have crafters and weaponsmiths, but artisans like myself are not so easy to come by. Alright. Yeah. I mean, it does various materials here. If you can find an artisan, I will say it greatly reduces the price of some of the materials you will need if you can find an artisan that crafts what you need for various armors, but I don't need any of that. Let's go back this way. I went to an artisan in the Maguma jungle just a few weeks ago so that I could get rolls of vellum, if I remember correctly, for my monk's elite labyrinthine armor in the Granite Citadel. Dude, that armor is so sick. I wonder what elite armor I'm gonna get for Doliak Danielle. Supplies for the orphans. Necrofisher Woe is hot. Can I display a very, very sad and personal confession? After I was working towards Fisher of Woe armor, and then my account got hacked, and then I've worked on getting my account back to its former glory, and I'm just about there. But after 20 years of playing this game, I have never gotten Fisher of Woe armor, and it is a great sadness. Not the account hack. The account hack hit hard. All my characters were naked. I have never gotten Fisher of Woe armor. I've gotten just about every single set of other elite armor in the game, primarily on my Ranger, because I love Ranger, but I've never gotten foul armor. Witness Rastin says, thank you, these supplies from David should suffice. Rest assured, soon the spirits of the dead shall be granted the peace they deserve. Such are the blessings of the Unseen Ones. The Unseen Ones sound benevolent. That will happen this time. I had all my tunes cleaned too back in the day. No way, you did too? Dude, I never even bought gold. I'm so, like, I was so upset. Little me was so heartbroken. Conspiracy here, I think it was Ain't It. No wonder they couldn't. Dude, the wild thing is that whenever I messaged them and I was like, please give me my stuff back, they're like, there's nothing we could do, because it was before they had the tech in place to be able to make you, in order to replace items lost on your account. 3 weeks later, they had the tech in place. I lost my account 3 weeks too early. Mousefish says, me neither, LL. I just haven't gone to pick it up, but have all of the materials right now. I need to decide which character, Rit, Necro, Derv, or Ranger. Honestly, I have my preferences, but I would pick your main. I would just pick your main. You're going to be most satisfied with whatever your main character is. Like, I think that the Necro Fisher of Woe armor is the best Fisher of Woe armor in the game, but if I had to choose, I would get it on my Ranger still. Ellie Rigby. People often forget about the children of those slain by the Searing. I try to look after them, but there's only so much one woman can do. If we don't find someone to help us soon, I'm afraid of what will happen. Helping the people of Ascalon. Thank you. Go and tell our mutual friend that these supplies will be put to good use. Thank Dwayne there are people like him around to help those in need. I honestly don't understand why certain people are so suspicious of people like our friend. Alright, we're in Ascalon. Oh, War Master Titus, he probably has a quest for us, but what we need to do is we need to get new armor, like, now. So, let's freaking make that happen. Defend the wall. War Master Titus says, there you are. I was asked to pass you a message from Prince Rurik. There's trouble at the Great Northern Wall, and they'd like your help. Squire Zachary is waiting for you at the wall. One thing before you go. Iliac Danielle. Since Althea's disappearance, the prince has grown increasingly reckless. Be careful, old friend. Ascalon needs you in one piece. I'll take care of it. So Lady Althea and Prince Rurik were a thing. I think they were engaged. And she's disappeared since this hearing, and it's been 2 years. Oh, dude, you just maxed Vanquisher for Tyria? Congratulations. Roy says, I'm just imagining Dan in tears walking to customer support. Low-key, like, I was so heartbroken. Absolutely heartbroken. I put so much love into this account. However, oh no, I don't have Zunlai. Zunlai is not a thing that I have, and I'm not going to even buy it because I'm not. I'll buy the material store. I'll utilize the material storage maybe, but I don't want to even give the perception of cheating off my account. I believe Corwin has the lesser armor and Benoit has the better armor. Let me double check. All right, Cabal armor 30 plus 5 energy, and then I think his armor is plus 5 or plus 15 instead of 30. Yeah, so 15. So we want the armor from Corwin. Oh yeah, you just found a place in the desert that takes you to Alona. It's super cool. As long as you have Nightfall unlocked, you can utilize it. But be careful, because once you get there, it'll be in the Desolation, and if you don't have the worms, the Janundu, then you're gonna end up getting toasted quick, and you're gonna have really crappy desert NPCs unless you bring heroes with you. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had a bad case of pneumonia a couple weeks ago, and occasionally I'm still a little gross. Gandalf only stream? Yeah, dude. Here. Have a good one, guys. Nobody would complain. Alright, so let's see. Let's do this math real quick. So we got Tyrion. Which armor do we want? Tyrion or Cabal? Tyrion or Cabal? Looks like we need the same materials either way. So 6, 7, 8, 12, 14, and then 2 dust. 14 tanned hide squares and 2 dust. Thank you, Lara. Get the armor that looks cooler. I think the people would lose their minds if I didn't get Tyrion. Alright. I was, tanned hide and dust. Let's see if we can just salvage some stuff real quick. Not the char salvage kit, though. That might stay with me forever at this point, not gonna lie. Alright, let's go to the merchant. The drip is the most important aspect of every armor. You know what? I couldn't agree with you more. Dude. Bob for giving me these char bags and this belt pouch, and then Hornet yesterday for helping me out with the small equipment pack. You guys saved me so much money for a starting character. Freaking legends. That's gonna give me the granite that I don't need. I thought it was gonna give me dust. I got nothing in here. Maybe? Iron? No? Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to buy it. Alright, we're buying it. Material trader. Let's go get more dust than I need, and more tanned hide than I need. Let's do this. We also need to visit a rune trader. Let's go back to Corwin. Alright. So, if we're gonna be going Minion Bomber, get some death magic. Okay. And then Tyrion. Tyrion. 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's get this drip going. The best grinding method. Money. Oh yeah, we got Tyrion. We're looking good. Now, I don't feel right not dying this. So let's go get some runes. I don't know that I'm going to worry about insignias yet. It's a lot to get an insignia on a necromancer that's level 9. Get the rune for the headpiece too, definitely worth it. Oh dude, absolutely. Major death. I'm just going to do major death magic right now. And then we're going to get minor soul reaping if it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. We can afford it. Major death magic. Minor soul reaping. There we go. And then we need to get char salvage kit. We need to get this minor vigor off. We don't have access to expert salvage kits yet. Get this minor vigor and put it on the boots. Boom. Huge. Yeah, dude. Dude. That char salvage kit? Clutch. Alright, let's go. You can get the rune for the top and legs. Yeah. But I don't know that it's worth the expenditure on this low of a level character. I could. But... Oh wait, 1 second. There is one insignia I want. It's the Minion Master's insignia. No. The Bloodstained insignia. Reduce casting time of spells that exploit corpses by 25%. That is too handy. Oops. Oh, wait. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, the insignia. Like a radiant insignia or something you're talking about, Nick? Dan, I know you're in Cali, and as all Californians do, you hate guns. No, I don't hate guns, but have you ever fired one? Dude, I do not hate guns. I am very... I'll be honest, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I am a huge gun advocate, and I shoot more than people think I would in California. So, no. You're a bow hunter, so no worries here. Perfect. Let's just do the bloodstained insignia right there on the gloves. Beautiful. Yeah, no, not all Californians are the stereotype, I promise. You're kitted already. Dude, I am. I'm gonna go to a skills trainer real quick. You're gonna go shoot once your lunch is over? Nice. You get to shoot for free? Oh, heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Sir Bertrand. Yep. We're actually going to get rid of the blood magic. I think that's it. Dang, 10 death magic and we're here? Dude, nice. So many pet skills. So many skills in general. There are so many more skills than I remember there being in Ascalon. Holy crap. How many skill points do I have? At least 9. I have 9. Okay, we can get 9 skills. Let's do this right. Oh, I forgot. You're one of those jobs, Savroyce. Talk them over for us. Okay, so as far as skills are concerned, let me look at Soul Reaping real quick. We don't have any skill offerings in Soul Reaping. That's okay. Alright, so let's talk about these skills real quick. So, Animate Bone Fiend. That's basically going to give us a little bipedal dude that shoots darts out of his tail that deal about the same amount of damage as a Bone Horror. No attribute 2. So we can hear about the skills in Death Magic. Yeah. I got you. This is going to animate 2 bone minions at the same time. However, they're going to be 4 levels lower than what I would usually animate if I just brought out 1. This is going to sacrifice 5% of my health, but heal all of my bone horrors, all my minions. Consume Corpse is going to basically teleport me to a corpse and exploit it so that I can't bring a minion out of it, but it will heal me for 75 health and give me 15 energy. Dark Aura says, for 30 seconds, when target ally sacrifices health, Dark Aura deals 35 shadow damage to adjacent foes, but I lose 15 health. Doesn't sound worth it. The Death Nova. Basically, I enchant a minion. When it dies, all foes adjacent to it take damage and are poisoned. Deathly Chill. Deal damage. Deal more if they're below 50% health. Malign Intervention makes it so that the target receives 20% less healing, but when that target dies, I get a level 12 Masterless Bone Horror, so it's technically an enemy. That being said, there is a way around it, because even though it's a Masterless Bone Horror, Verada's Gaze says you turn target Masterless Horror into yours. Interesting little combo. Necrotic Traversal, teleport to a corpse, all nearby foes are poisoned for 15 seconds. Putrid Explosion, make a corpse explode, and all nearby foes are dealt 88 damage by the shockwave. We love to see it. Alright. Rotting Flesh, disease enemies. Exploit a corpse and heal for 203 health. Taste of Death, kill a minion, but gain 300 health. Verada's Aura, a little bit iffy. Because there's no use for it unless you die and there's a ton of Masterless horrors around. Basically, all Masterless minions become yours, but in 240 seconds, so after 6, 12, 8, and 24, 4 minutes, you lose them all anyways. Verada's Sacrifice makes you give all of your minions health regen. Wild Touch, touch a foe to deal damage. Well of Suffering, exploit a corpse to create an area of health degeneration, and Well of the Profane, exploit a corpse to strip all enchantments in an area. Taste of Death work with Death Aura. Does Taste of Death work with the Death Nova? Yes, it does, as a matter of fact. You gotta get back to work, gonna go shoot out of ammo. If you see that in your taxes, it may be my fault. Dude, enjoy my taxpayer dollars. If it's for anything, at least it's for having a good time with a pew. Oh, you got your duty weapon. Got your ammo. Dude, you're set. Alright, I think of all things, we're gonna need to get Bone Fiends. Yeah, no, well, they're... Maybe not. Problem here is that they're ranged, so they're not gonna close in on anything. Alright. We're gonna make sure we get at least Putrid Explosion. We're gonna get Death Nova. We're gonna get Blood of the Master. So let's start crafting our build. Okay, so we got the first little aspects of our build. Let's go ahead and get Verada's Sacrifice. We like being able to heal our minions. We also like being able to live, so let's get Taste of Death. Now we have room for one more minion skill. I think we have enough Soul Reaping to be able to keep us energized. We might just get Animate Bone Fiend. You didn't get Putrid Explosion on bar. Oh, you're right. Putrid Explosion. Let's get rid of Deathly Swarm. We're not going to need that. Our damage is going to come from our minions. So we either need Minions or Bone Fiend. Minions or Bone Fiend. The Bone Fiend deals more damage if I'm not exploding at the time. Let's get the Bone Fiend. I like them, and then melee enemies will still close with them. So, let's get it. Damage may not be bad to have. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm cool with this build. I've got plenty of exploits. Yeah. I'm cool with this build. There we go. Let's sell some stuff to the merchant. Do we want to get the Radiant Garbs? Yeah, we want to get the Radiant on our chest armor. Give us a little extra energy. You curious to see how it works? I'm curious to show you. There we go. We got 40 energy. Let's sell some stuff and then let's get back out there into the real world. This place was so pretty just 40 minutes ago, dude. Dude, the amount of customizability with your build in this game just gives me so much joy. We're gonna try to get enough money for some dyes. We need some better dye options. Purple ain't bad. Minor smiting prayers ain't worth anything, right? Minor smiting. You can have an actual inventory now. Yeah, dude. Alright, minor smiting prayers. No. Okay, Stormbound is worth nothing. Yeah, nothing. Okay, we're gonna just sell that right off the bat. I need a staff. This was such a lovely gift in pre, but I'm gonna need a staff that doesn't require curses. Might as well keep our materials. Get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. Trash it. And that's worth 9 gold. There we go. And that's worth nothing because it was the starter armor. That's worth 9 gold. And that's worth nothing because it's the starter armor. Okay. We're just gonna have a little collection of materials at the front of our inventory, I guess. You know what? Let's just stick all of these at the very end. All these materials we don't need right now. We're not gonna worry about our Zune line unless I just get material storage, but not an issue right now. You can combine bags if you want. Yeah, I know. I do like actually being able to see the bags. I know some people like combining into one big massive pouch. Yeah. I do appreciate though. Thanks for the info, just in case. Alright, let's go sell these dyes, and I'm sorry, but Fashion Wars is the most important wars, so let's go get some dyes. We don't need silver. Purple, maybe. We don't need brown. You know what? Red. We don't have enough for 4 reds. Let's go ahead and, we already have purple, so let's just continue the purple trend. There we go. We're down to 87 gold, guys, but it was well worth it. Okay. And we still got Jeff the Pig. Sorry, he's needed for the stream. What are we doing? Defend the wall. Let's go get the reward for helping the people of Ascalon. Get our experience bar up so we can hit that level. Soon. 63% of the way. Yeah. 2,472 more experience. And we can even cast Death Nova on Jeff the Pig. Go ahead and bring out a fiend. The first part of our little army. Another fiend. Go get the reward from Ambassador Zane. We moving on. I forgot I have coffee. We'll equip that later, and we definitely don't need that, but thank you very much. Defend the wall. Let's go to the Great Northern Wall. If I can remember how to get there from here. It's been a minute. I think it's up here. You guys having fun? I am so digging doing this story from start to finish. Alright, good. We did go the right way. I think the first time I ever played this, I was like running all over Old Ascalon. Like, how do I get there from here? You follow the arrow, buddy. Alright, we gotta go talk to Squire Zachary. Alright, it's an honor to meet you, Dolyak Danielle. I suppose you're wondering why Prince Uruk asked you here. I'm afraid I can't say, really. Captain Callahan is in charge, and I'm not so important that they tell me everything, to be honest. I do know there's trouble ahead. You should gather a few allies before going in to talk to the captain. He's the sort to send you right into the fray as soon as he sees you. Alright, it looks like... Cool. No Captain Callahan. We enter the mission. Looks like... right here. Let's do it. The Great Northern Wall. So, for those who don't know, this is a mission. You can tell what a mission is based on the shield icon on any town that you go to. If that shield icon doesn't have any swords going through it, that means you have not done that mission. Typically speaking, whenever you get to a town, if you want to progress a story and you don't have any exclamation points to talk to, that means you're probably due to do the mission. Alright, Captain Callahan. We fear the Char General Bonfaz Burntfur is planning a mass raid on the vault. Head north into the enemy territory and find out what that mangy beast has planned. Alright, head north. Part of me wants to get rid of like 2 of these henchmen just so that I have a little bit more of a challenge. Ah, Jeff the pig leveled up and I didn't even notice. Oh man, we're getting out a nice little army. So with 10 death magic, I should be able to control 7 minions. Because you start out being able to control 2, and then you can control 1 more for every 2 points of death magic. So, how's the build working so far? What could you improve? So far, haven't had an adequate ability to test it. We're trying to kill as many things as we can right now, just so that I can get some more minions out. But let's go ahead and we're going to enchant this bone horror, and then... oh, dead. Right off the bat. Love to see it. You can press Y to see minion health. In my 20 years, I have never played enough Necromancer to know that. Brother. Is that not sick? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And now I can just click on the bone horror. Oh my gosh. And that guy's gonna be toasted in a second. Oh, dude. It works for Ritualist Spirits too. Brother! I thought I knew everything that there is to know about this game. I've never played enough Necromancer to know that. That's insane. I usually play Ranger, so I just have the little pet thing up. Dude. You just changed my life. A new love for the classes, no doubt. Dude, that's insane. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. You just changed my life. Oh, dude, that makes things so easy. Hey, okay. Bro, the minions kind of slap, Loki. Dude, it's, not upset about it. Minion Master hype. One of my favorite old school builds for people to bring into a party is Minion Master. Let's just aggro everything. We can afford it. It's a good vibe. It really is. Like, nobody's upset about it. Ooh, I missed my opportunity to enchant those guys. My bad. Dude, the Groll know better. They're running. Let's go ahead and use Barada's Sacrifice. Keep these guys up while we move on to the next part. Let's aggro everything, because why not? We have a little army with us of minions. Alright, let's start enchanting these dudes. There we go. Dude, the damage. Oh, dude. My guy, I am so pleased. Straight up little nukes, yeah. They're just going in there and kamikaze on the enemy. Alright, let's see. Lever. Opens up. I feel like that looks like it should get wedged, but oh well. Okay. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. Don't need an Ascalonian chest. We don't even have a key. The Y menu is insanely useful for it. Dude, no doubt. Dude, the little nukes just going in there, sacrificing themselves for the greater good. They deal so much damage on their own. What are your staff specs? I'm curious. Staff specs right now, it's just Rec 3 Curses, Armor +5, Energy 7. It's a great little starter staff. It was a wonderful little gift that I was given in pre, but dude, it would be sick to get something with half casting time potential. That would be a great boon to this level. And plus 20% enchanting. That would be nice. Or plus 10% enchanting at this point. Extra 3 seconds to Death Nova. That would be cool. I'm overjoyed. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, dude, let's go nuke these Eulidites. Yeah, dude. Yeah. If we can keep this kind of efficacy up in the desert, That'll be wild. Not everything in the desert is fleshy, though, so gotta keep in mind. Alright, that bone horror's going in, and nuked. Maybe at some point I have a non-minion build. Yeah, at some point, depending on what skills I can get between here and there, might change to even a Curses Necro. I'm not gonna lie though, for PvE, I really do enjoy Blood Necromancer as well. I think that it's a tad bit underrated. But, of course, BIP. I mean, but things other than BIP. Your Necro isn't your least played tune aside from Paragon with Dust. Oh, yeah? I tried out Imbagon for the first time a couple weeks ago in a hard mode dungeon. Ridiculous. So good. Just haven't got through Nightfall yet? Okay. Yeah, definitely get through Nightfall. Nightfall's a cool campaign. I really enjoyed it. I think, so Prophecy is my favorite of all time. There will never be replacing Prophecies. It's the original. However, my runner-up is Factions. Damage is awful. I don't enjoy shouting. Yeah, no, you don't play Paragon to deal damage most of the time. Oh, wreckage. I do want him to have Imba eventually, though. They are cool. They're super cool, dude. There are some damage-dealing builds. If I remember correctly, I enjoyed Soldier's Refrain, and also Aggressive Refrain is a good second to that if you don't mind the minus 40 armor while you have it utilized. A little bit dangy, but good on the range damage. It helps out a lot. Anthem of Flame, Fear of Lightning, like you can deal some decent damage. We're just gonna animate, or just enchant that guy with Death Nova for the next group. He's getting ready to die anyways. Ooh, Char. Let's freaking blow him up. Minion Bomb. And that guy's just gonna die on his own, so why bother? Oh, dude. Yes. Yo, what's going on, Ringbolt? How are you doing, buddy? Hey, Dan, long time no see. I know, man. You been good? Good to see you. Dude, always beware of rangers. It doesn't matter what class you are. Freaking that range damage will nuke you out. You been doing well? I'm glad to hear it, bud. Anything new with you? Alright. Let's see what's going on over here. Ooh, that's a lot of campfires.
The Char invasion force. Captain Callan was right.
Char.
They've spotted us. Back to the wall.
Oh, dude, that's really cool. You've been streaming some leather work? Alright, I think we're gonna need to run. However, I genuinely think this build could take him at the same time. Alright, find a new way back. Run to the wall. I'm on it. Yeah, I remember last time I saw you, you were doing chainmail. That's really cool. But now you're doing leather work. That's awesome, dude. Alright, all my minions are gonzies. You need to play some Helldivers one of these days. Helldivers is freaking amazing, man. I think I'm going to be focusing on Guild Wars streams for a very long time. I'm enjoying myself a little bit too much streaming this game again. But you know what? That's a lot of char. Screw that. We're running. If I don't die, my henchman will. Let's go, guys. Orion's dead. How did you get stuck, dude? I flagged you so far away. It would be Orion. It always is. Running. I got the Kiln Testibreeze Greaves, but I forgot to go look for him. Too late now. That's an army behind me. Holy crap. And they come in from that side. Dude, if they caught up to us, we would actually be dead. I couldn't take them all on. Yeah. Run. It's a good thing these char don't have charge. Otherwise, we'd be screwed. Oh yeah, do you plan to do bonuses too or not? Less pertinent than the main mission. However, I would not be against bonuses. So what is this new game? This is Guild Wars 1. Give me 1 second. There's about to be a cutscene, and I'll explain a little bit more. Yeah, no, I know about the XP bonus. Yeah.
You're back. Well done. What news of the Char?
Sir, we found Bonfaz Burnfur and the Char army in a valley to the north, but I'm afraid we were spotted. They come for the wall as we speak.
There are too many. We'll never hold them back. The wall is lost. We must fall back. Retreat! Retreat! Regroup at the bunkers just north of Fort Rannoch. We can't let the Char make it to the capital.
Alright. We got the mission. It's a lot of char. Okay. So... Laura. Answer... 1 second. To answer your question, Ringbolt, this game is Guild Wars 1. It is my favorite fantasy MMO that I've ever played, and it has an excellent story. Right now we're in the very beginning of the game. We just exited the tutorial area and did our first mission. Basically, long story short, there's an enemy, there's an invasion of Char, who are those creatures that you saw attacking us to the north. We had this beautiful kingdom, and then they destroyed it. And now we're in this desolation. And right now we're on our last... We're taking our last stand against the Char right now to try to repel them, and it ain't going too hot. My force of habit is always going to the Zoonlight chest whenever I reach town, but I'm not unlocking it. So is it sort of like Baldur's Gate? It's not take turn. It's not like what is that called? Turn point action or something like that. It's not like that. It's fantasy, the way that Baldur's Gate is also fantasy, but it's a more of a you can move independently, first, third person. It's not a top down anything like that, and you do not take one-on-one changing turns for combat. Yeah. The only thing that Baldur's Gate has in common with Guild Wars is honestly they're both fantasy. Sell the Greaves, we don't need those anymore. Alright. What next? We are in Fort Rannoch. Looks like we're due for a new mission. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. My other birds off to the side, they need to be uncovered. It is daytime for them. And I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I am back. Thank you so much for waiting. So, we are going to be going into the next mission to continue the next part of the story. And we should, you can see the map there, we should only have a couple more missions. And then we will be going and progressing even more. So, thank you. So, we are going to go. Looks like we're good for this mission. All right. I like the minion bomber build. I'm starting to wonder if the bone minions would be better, because I can just keep nuking them. I'm going to keep the bone horrors for now. Let's do this. So we just got repelled from the Great Northern Wall by the Char, and now we're in Fort Rannoch after fleeing. Jeff the Pig, there we go. Alright, push back the invading Char army. Wish us luck. I just need a couple of bone minions. And then once I have those, they don't stand a chance. I can exploit that Strider over there, though. Come on. There we go. Good. Got him. Okay, so haven't really gotten much use out of Putrid Explosion yet, but enemies aren't dying and clumping close enough to each other to really make it work. Maybe that one will? That one did. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, looks like we need to go this way. Dude, it is crazy how they actually kept everything looking like they did in Pre with the old infrastructure. It's just tattered. Like, even if you go to Fort Rannoch, it looks exactly as it did, just absolutely demolished. You know a spell that could be cool for build? What do you think? Random weird one, but if you had big mobs, Edge of Extinction. That's actually not a bad idea. I can make that work. My Ranger Necromancer utilizes Edge of Extinction for outcast farming in the Jade Sea. That's a really good idea. I think I should get that. I don't know if I can get that until the Maguma Jungle, though, I'm being honest. Alright, we're gonna use Verada's Sacrifice, keep these guys' health up. In a moment. Let me just heal them and Verada's Sacrifice now. Keep them all juiced up. And we got a boss. Let's heal up these, let's boon up these minions, and let's destroy them one by one. Dead. Dead. Dude, the minion bombing is ridiculous. Yeah, I like the build. I think I need to get Edge of Extinction. Have another corpse to exploit, but let's talk to Armin Saberlin. My son Dieter was carried off by the Char after the first wave. Please find him. He's all I have left. Let's go look for Dieter. You can always cast while minions moving into group and surrounding. Yeah, definitely. I've been primarily casting it only as we enter combat, because like I don't know if I'm going to see another enemy in 34 seconds or in 30 seconds. Yeah. Some of these are going to die. I'm trying to find where to go. Maybe this way. Oh man, the Edge of Extinction if used. That makes sense. Gotcha. Get ready to bomb these guys. Boom. 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 Alright, it looks to me like we need some new minions. The build works great, it really does. This is the best low-level build I think I could have. Just a lot of recasting when bombed. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a little bit of a hassle, but it's worth it. It is hitting massive, though. It is. Ooh, if I can kill this stalker next to each other, let's go ahead. And kill these stalkers. Let's get that horror. Oh, too late. They're dead. Oh, good. And one more corpse. Bring a minion out of that. Oh no, they have to go all the way around. Let's see if we can just kill that guy. I'll bomb his corpse. Oh, go. I'm just gonna utilize you to heal. I might be getting a little bit out of my league. Yeah, let's draw these guys back. I'm gonna lose all my horrors. Alright, let's kill that martyr. Prioritize a couple of fiends so we can get that range damage in. Come on, Orion. Use something good. I have a minion that I can animate up there and explode. Come on. Boom. All right. Got him. Working. Does it hit? It hit. Nice. Okay, that was a little delayed. Hey! Who leveled up? Was that Jeff the Pig? That was Jeff the Pig. I hate this town I live in and I wish to leave. Oh no! I'm so sorry. What's wrong with it? I think that whenever I was first playing this game, and I was in this part of the game, I was just trying to, like, cobble something together of a build, mishmashing all sorts of attributes and skills and stuff like that. I've never had, like, such a focused build so early in the game. It's pretty great. Alright, looks like we're still going north. Lexi, 1, it exists. Bad start. The way they treat their poor folks is BS. I can't find any Fago in this. I'm so sorry. I don't know what Fago is though. It is all what you make of it. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, true. True. Perhaps you can help the poor folks to help out. Yeah. I think there are many places in the United States where people are like, man, I hate this town, yada, 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 yada. Even me, I live in California, 6 miles south, 5 miles south of the dirtiest city in the United States, 3 years in a row, and it's worse than LA. It really is. And I hated it around here for a while, but it is what you make of it, unfortunately. Yeah, I've got a lot of good things around here. I really do. Once I just figured it out. Not to dismiss your situation, but it is possible to have a good outlook. A little hard in the moment, though. Lexi is the definition of positive vibes in the chat. I mean, true. She really is. But I am sorry, sometimes a crappy environment is truly just a crappy environment. I hope you can get out soon. I looked at my phone, saw that massacre of a message, and was like, Fago is a soda. Thank you. It must be really good. Yeah, Lexi came out of nowhere with the anger. Oh, hey, welcome in, DHUUM. It's not good. I'm from Europe and heard the song Blueberry Fago. They made a song out of it? Awful. Welcome into the chat, DHUUM. Well, thank you for the first time chat. What kind? You were about to Google what kind of government support for Fago is? Apparently it's the best company support. Hey, we found Trooper Dieter Saberlin. We get to move on. The Char have slaughtered and carried off many of our friends. They must be stopped. Thank you. Just enjoying some Guild Wars on a side monitor while I change some Guild Wars 1 icons. Dude, I absolutely love it. Thank you for being here and choosing this stream to hang out with. Hey, my name is Doyak Dan. I am a veteran Guild Wars player, Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. First time streaming it though. I absolutely love this game and I'm looking forward to just being able to take my audience through the entire game in chronological order, including the hard content. But I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for talking in chat for a minute. Alright, I'm gonna let my minions die. Thank you for your services. Dude, you're welcome. I'm gonna let my minions die because they're too low to worry about. And then I'm just gonna bring up a new army with the next char. Looks like we need to go this way. My main guild in Guild Wars 2 is Dolyak Defense Division. Dude, I love that name! We used to only protect caravans in World vs. World during the first year of the game, and our server mascot is Dr. Dolyak. Dude, that is absolutely fantastic. My guild in Guild Wars 2 is the Dolyak Tippers of Tyria. Moo. I'm a fan of you immediately. Love the Dolyak representation. Dude, have to represent the yaks. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate the heck out of it. It'll be great to have you around in future streams. Looking forward to getting to know you more. Okay, where do I go? It is not here. Clearly, I have turned the wrong direction, and we need to remedy the situation. How long have you been playing Guild Wars 1 now? I've been playing Guild Wars 1 for 20 years. On this account, I have 12,081 hours over the past 247 months. Oh, DHUUM said, oh, sorry, I just realized I didn't respond. To Big Pile of Wesley, if Wes is there. Alright, looks like we need to go further north. We're still turning back the Char invasion force. We need to go further north, we need to kill this boss, and I need to spend my attribute points. We're going into Soul Reaping. We'll get more energy whenever we kill things. That is excellent. So, DHUUM said, I downloaded Guild Wars again on the 1st, typed age, and when I logged in, almost vomited. I'm also over 10,000 hours, but I hadn't logged in since 2009. Yo, it's so good to be back though. I love everything about this game. I like both games. I like Guild Wars 1, I like Guild Wars 2, but it's so nice to be able to come back to this game and just re-experience the things that I loved about it as compared to Guild Wars 2. It's nostalgic. We're gonna go up here and kill these char stalkers because they're gonna be a menace. Enchant this bone horror with Death Nova and let's just take them out. You know what? Let's enchant both of them with Death Nova. Boom. Boom. And they're dead. Jeez, the minion bombing is insane. It goes hard. I'm so impressed with how it's held up. I thought I'd be reminiscing with those tinted glasses, but it's just as good, if not better, than I remember. Dude, that's exactly how I feel, and it's so great to see so many in the community thinking the exact same thing, and keeping this game alive again. It's awesome. It's really good. Hey, Susan Sorry, my voice went out for a second. Welcome on in from the Red App side. Susan Visuals, it's great to see you. How are you doing? Thank you for popping in. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. I'm doing very well, though. Just having an absolute blast playing this game with some fresh energy. You're doing well? No complaints? Hey, good. Good. So how did you find me? What series of events brought you over to this corner of the internet? Backtracking, and I don't like it. I think I need to go back this way. There's probably a turn that I missed. Yeah, first ever time? Oh, very cool. Very cool. Well, it's great to have you here. Hopefully you enjoy some Guild Wars 1 content. I'm a veteran Guild Wars 1 player, playing this game through on stream for the first time ever. Played it plenty of times in the past, but first time streaming it and just taking everybody through the magic of this game from beginning to end, chronological order, including the hard content. Ah, there we go. That's the turn that I missed. Right down this little gully. Yeah. Ah, just randomly found me? That's awesome. Well, welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you. Alright, we got a wrecked catapult. Looks like... So retake the Great Northern Wall, push back the Char invading army. Looks like we could use some catapults. Jeff the Pig, if you die, it's cool. Your corpse will serve as an explosion to kill the Char. Yeah, no, I'm just truly enjoying it. Let's go get Siege Master Warmar over there. Looks like he's taken. We have Rorst One Eye that we need to kill. Good Necromancer, unfortunate, not in the part of the game where we can get an elite skill off of him, but we'll still enjoy. Alright. Let's go talk to Siege Master Warmar. So what's your disposable 2 skills right now? My disposable 2 skills right now? Probably, honestly, Comfort Animal. If I had to get rid of anything, I would probably get rid of Jeff the Pig if I needed to. I mean, a Necromancer Ranger is, unfortunately, these days kinda useless. 1 second.
Damn Char snuck up while I was repairing this trebuchet. It's missing a release lever, a restraining bolt, and an arming crank. Search the other wrecked trebuchets to find those 3 pieces and bring them to me. If you do, I can fix this little lovely, and we'll give those Char a taste of their own filth. To activate the trebuchet after it's fixed, pull the lever once to load it, and once again to fire it. Anything under its blast will get blown to bits. But hurry! More Char come through the wall every minute.
Alright, need to get a trebuchet working. Hey, as much as I appreciate the offer, I'm okay on visuals and branding right now. Thank you, though. Man said char with a hard R. Dude, he really did. There was some vitriol in that. Oh, so again, what's your disposable 2 skills? If you were to pick 1 and 2 to toss, my disposable 2 skills, unfortunately, comfort animal would get rid of Jeff the pig, even though he's the beloved. And probably putrid explosion. It's nice, but it's not that great. It's better to make the minions and explode them rather than just exploding the corpse. Which, it should be the other way around, if we're being honest, for balance purposes. Okay, we're not getting rid of Jeff. I would get rid of Putrid Explosion and... Shoot. That's number 1. Oop. Okay. Locate the release lever. Okay. We need more. Honestly, probably Verada's sacrifice if I had to. Though I would rather not. Okay. Let's go get that wrecked catapult over there. There you go, buddy. No minions right now, so we gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Staff attack. Staff attack. At least Orion brought down a firestorm. There we go. Let's go and bomb these guys. I'm thinking about getting bone minions though, if my goal is to just bomb these guys. Dude. Don't lean your head back. Avoid the Gandalf sandwich. I know, I'm not hurting him. Oops. Alright, we got a release lever. And then we're gonna go get that. We'll just open it up for now. And then we'll get the restraining bolt. Restraining bolt. Last piece. We can friggin' bomb these char. Alright, excellent. Now it's activated. Hello? Bring it back. All right. Easy. Very good. Need kill no more? Nope, we're good. Absolutely wasted. Love that. That one looks already intact. Let's see if we can use it on anybody. Because why not? The only good char is a dead char. I don't suppose you play Char in Guild Wars 2. I do have a Char in Guild Wars 2, but I never play him. Nice! We did it. We pushed back the invading Char army.
The time for action has come. No more cowering behind this wall. From now on, we take the fight to our enemies!
Prince Rurik! Prince Rurik!
What is it?
Prince Rurik! We are victorious, but it has cost us greatly. During their retreat, the Char took prisoners. Several of our wounded have been carried off.
Ascalons will live in fear of these beasts no more. We march to the north, to free our brothers and take back that which has been taken from us.
All right. To Frontier Gate. We're on... We need to head north. So we need to find War Master Riga. Laura. Oh, he is a prince too? Goodness. I think somebody has a crush. Alright, War Master Riga. King Adalbern himself has ordered us to hold the Frontier Gate, and that's what we intend to do. The world could come apart at the seams, and he'd find my garrison still at their posts. What is your business here? Frontier Gate fugitives, so he says. I was appalled when I heard what happened. It is unconscionable that 2 of my men would try to steal from the temple, but when I went to confront Footman Tate and Footman Quinn with these allegations, I discovered they had fled. I do not think they can have gone far. Shiftless and gutless as they both are, they must be within the eastern frontier or perhaps as far south as Pockmark Flats. And yet, now, more than ever, all my men must stay focused on defending the wall. Will you find these 2 and bring them to justice? These villains will not escape. And... Ruins of Sirmia. You're another one of those Vanguard soldiers looking for Prince Rurik, aren't you? He didn't wait for you, but I think you still have a chance to catch up to him. The prince headed north to pursue the fleeing Char into the ruins of Sirmia. Follow the road from the Frontier Gate to Sirmia to rejoin the prince and rescue those carried off by the Char. I directed Captain Mykin up that way not too long ago. He might be able to direct you further. Okay. Ooh, we get a truncheon with death magic. That's a step in the right direction. Let's do it. Ruins of Sirmia. Are you planning to finish all available side quests? Although I'm not opposed to it, I'm kind of just going in the direction that interests me the most. I am pursuing side quests as much as possible. I've completed most of them on my way. However, I would like to prioritize story and general experience for the audience over every single side quest. So, like I said, not opposed to it, but prioritizing story. Alright, let's kill these Groll. Bring out a minion and freaking blow him up right off the bat. There we go. Good, good. Alright, going up this way. Get ready to kill this bone horror. Nuke that guy. Real good. Not nuked enough, though. Bringing up as many as I can as fast as I can. Need a little army. There's a lot of Grawl. We're doing good. Alright. Got our army up to max numbers. Let's kill that Bone Fiend with a new Bone Horror. There we go. And why not? Just replace the lower level ones a little bit. Got fresh corpses for new bonies. And send that guy into the Yuletite and blow him up. There we go. Dude, the soul reaping effectiveness of the Necromancer is so good. Just something dies, you get energy. Something dies, you get more energy. Alright, so rate this build. 1 to 10, 10 being enjoy. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say I do enjoy it. It's a 10 on the enjoyment scale. On the overall effectiveness of the build for the level that I'm at, I would say a 9 out of 10. I will say the only drawback is my flavor pet, Jeff the Pig. He is a drawback to the build. It could be better if I didn't have Jeff, but I also don't want to get rid of him. And I don't need to get rid of him, so he stays. So I would say it's an 8 out of 10 for practicality on every single skill level. For the level I'm at and the region I'm at, it's like a 9 out of 10. It's really good. LOL, bye Jeff. But for just sheer enjoyment, like, having fun with it, and like the flavor of it, and I love my pig and my little army and blowing everything up, dude, just like, my own personal enjoyment, it's a 10. Cool to know for new players, if anyone was curious. Yeah, yeah. And dude, this is like, straight out of the gates in Ascalon, like, you really can't be upset about it. Just blowing up corpses and nuking minions. Yeah, this is fun. It's good to be back in Guild Wars 1. You can't do this, you can't do this in Guild Wars 2. You can do a lot of other stuff in Guild Wars 2, but this precise build, there's no doing it. Would I recommend this to a new player? Absolutely. They should definitely try it. Open up your Y menu and put Death Nova on your minions and just blow them up as soon as it comes next to an enemy. Like, this guy's about to get toasted. Oh, you ran away! Why did you run away? Ruined. Okay, now we have a beautiful opportunity to blow this guy up. There we go. Look at it. We're almost to our quest marker. We'll bring out a couple newbies. There we go. Alright, head west. Pick up this tribal blade. Picking up every single piece of loot I can, because at this point every gold coin is invaluable. We're almost there. And this is going to take us to the ruins of Sirmia. Excellent. Alright, we'll pick up these gold. I'm not going to bring out new minions. We can just take out these guys real quick. Nuke. Thank you. And... thank you. And... 2 more little nukes. Or don't even need to. Alright, they're dead. Beautiful. Moving on. Into the ruins of Sirmia. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the face on these pedestals Althea? Or not these pedestals, these arches? Isn't this face Althea? Not sure. Yeah. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Let's look this up. I think it is. Looking back. Yeah, that's got to be Althea. Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm going with. Dr. Captain Myken. So if you've arrived just in time, the prince has already begun scouting the path, and from what I can see, he is prepared to pursue the Char on his own if need be. He asks that I remain in this area and direct everyone I can find to join him, and I'm doing my best to carry out his orders. Please gather a force as quickly as you can and see if you can catch up with Prince Rurik before he tries to face the Char army on his own. I got a truncheon. I needed that. It ain't great, but at least it's the right attribute. There we go. Excellent. See if we have any... I mean, I could give myself a healing onk. Sure, it's an attributeless healing onk. We can get some energy off of that. Cool. Let's sell some stuff. And then, lo and behold, we can enter the mission. Ruins of Sirmia. Identify our blues, because it's still, it might be worth it to start identifying our non-blues. Let's see, this brake hammer is worth 8 as is. See, goes up to 9. Still not value enough to identify our white items. That'll probably happen few cities to the west, if you know what I mean. And then it'll be lucrative to salvage every single thing on the list. I mean, identify. You guys know what I mean. Yo, Arcos Razor, thank you so much for counting, buddy. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Thanks for lurking, bud. Pleasure as always, man. Oh, thanks for counting as well, Lara. Right. Looks like we're set. So, is there a skill, instead of stealing health, is it possible to destroy a minion and then just deal damage to it? Sorry about that. Wanted to minimize the wiki real quick. Alright, let's see. I forget. But if I could get rid of Taste of Death, because I don't really need to heal right now. I got Alicia for that. And I'm not taking enough damage to justify it. So let's see. Death Magic. Is there a way? No. No. I would get Well of Suffering. And instead of the Bone Fiend, I could get Bone Minions, because they're good just for blowing stuff up right now. Let's do it. Get the Bone Minions. A little bit nicer on the energy as well. And then I think Well of Suffering at this point would be better than Putrid Explosion. Yeah, let's get Well of Suffering. There we go. Now we're cooking. Hey, thank you for counting, Wes. Alright guys, so we are in the ruins of Sirmia. And we need to go follow Prince Rurik, otherwise he's going to try to take on the entire Char army by himself, and And we don't have a prince. Do it. Thank you, Lexi. Let's enter this mission. Let's follow Prince Rurik into the fray. Alright, Jeff. You and me, buddy. Let's do this. Quickly, let's go. Follow our countrymen suffer while we dawdle. Following Prince Rurik. I am so low on gold. You can count. You're so good at it too, Lexi. How did you... Did he just teleport to me? That's weird. I swore he was down there. Maybe I was just saying things wrong. Alright, bone minions. Just fill in the masses. Double minion, a little bit lower level, but they're just fodder for getting exploded. Now, if Prince Rurik gets killed in this mission, then we lose the mission. Can't have that happening. Alright. Good. Dude, Ascalon is so sad after this hearing. We're gonna make our way around this corner after killing these devourers. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. You're gonna die, and you're gonna die. Yep, I like the minion version better. This is better than the Bone Fiend version. Easier to amass an army. Yep. Fan. Instant fan. Easier fuel for fodder. Done. A lot less time consuming too. If you get rid of the Bone Fiend in exchange for the Bone Minions. And then you don't feel like you're wasting as many whenever you explode them. They're just bombing. There we go. Exploded. Yeah, big improvements. Okay. Animate a few more. Now that everything is absolutely obliterated. And moving on. And if they're low health, you don't even really need to worry about bombing them right away. They're probably just going to die on their own. But if they don't, you have the option. Just taking care of business in advance. There you go. Prince Rurik still with me? Okay, good. I was afraid he was going to move on. I have lost him before. I don't even know how you lose him on this mission, but I have done it. Enchant them all right away. We're going to do a mass bomb on the next group. Alright, do it. Aggro everything. Hey, these enemies are finally getting to be close to my level. Level 8s? Oh, and then level 4s. Never mind. I left free at such a high level. Usually people leave at like 5, 6, 7, maybe. But it's definitely making the content quite a bit smoother. If you guys are new here and you haven't followed yet, would love to see you in future streams, get to know you more. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me today. Alright, let's see. Maybe, I think we... See if Rurik objects. I'm gonna go up these stairs, though. Does seem like a good route. One more bomb. So one of the elite skills that I really want to get, unfortunately it's in Nightfall, so would have a long ways to go. But maybe on my primary Necromancer is Order of Undeath. Make all of your minions deal a crap ton extra damage. And yeah, sounds intriguing. But, since this is a Prophecies character, Order of the Lich is definitely on the list of needed skills. Prince Rurik says, as a boy, I spent much time in these lands. There we go. Got a few more char up here. We're gonna go over that ridge and then see what we can do about it. With these enemies, I don't know if Normie and Nick is still there right now. Don't feel like you have to respond, but with these enemies being so close together in a mission like this, if I had to get rid of 2 skills, I would probably get rid of the 2 minion healing skills, because the entire goal is just to bomb them, and I haven't needed to heal them once this entire mission. Sorry, you're all good? Heals are probably not needed. Yeah, definitely. All right. Now let's go over the ridge. Go. Raise these guys up. I'll enchant that guy for next fodder. Might as well use it. Keep them sustained until they go die. One more energy. Good. Bring some new ones up. And let's move on. I don't know if you guys can hear my cockatiel in the background, but sorry about that if so. I think he's getting ready to go eat. He's super pumped. Let's go east. Think east is going to be the better bet. Find out. It's been a minute. There might even be a bonus this direction. Free all of the Ascalon captives. Yeah, no. It ain't this way. Definitely not this way, fam. Alright. Turn around. West it is. Maybe? Let's kill these guys. Oh! I see a camp over there. There's got to be a way to it. I think I know where to go. Lurk, gotta go and do some adulting for a bit. All good, no worries. Oh, I see where to go. I see where to go. We gotta go up and around this ridge. Yep, there's the encampments. Let's go. Go get them. We gotta go free the Ascalonians. Perfect. Minions are going to go in and just aggro absolutely everything, and I think we're going to be good to handle that. Fling Blood Pelt. I love ChatGPT. How's it helping you out today? Always figured out why my Mac is up. Dude, that's great. A Mac filled up and can't find some files hidden. Oh, no. That would be an issue. So you're a photographer for work. Oh, dude, that's freaking awesome. That's so cool. I love that. Dude, there is a part of me that thinks that being a photographer would be a little bit of a dream job. Like, if I'm being honest, that's super cool. And you do archery events across the United States. Dude, that's amazing. That is such a cool job. Man. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I should switch careers. I love my job, I really do. But there's a part of me that, like, I don't know. I kind of want to do my own thing. It doesn't quite make a lot of money for my means, which is a first world problem. Right. Like, makes enough, but not a lot, is what you're saying? Sometimes you just want to live. Yeah. Like, I love my work, but yeah. If I could do something that involved not clocking into a job every work day on a full-time schedule, if I could build something of my own, that's the dream, the real dream. Your greed is making it not enough. Gotcha. The easiest way to put it in layman's terms, that's fair. It's a good, honest answer. I can appreciate it. So cool. These men can head back to the walls by by themselves. Cool. Breed those Ascalonians. So you're gonna drop one of the heals? I'm thinking about it, honestly. I think I'll just drop for auto-sacrifice. I don't think I need it. Maybe have a single target damage spell for bosses. It would be nice to have something just to deal a little extra damage. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll pick up a pet attack spell. Or a pet attack skill. Some bosses may give you an issue. Yeah, especially after the Ascalonian region, there might be some issues down the road. A pet knockdown? Yeah, perhaps. Dude, I'm at that part of the day where I'm sad my coffee's gone, and I'm probably gonna make more in a little bit. Just so you guys are warned, it'll be like a 3-minute break. But that's gonna be after this mission. Well, suffering coming in. Welcome back, Gandalf. Thank you for joining me today. Hello. Good to see you too. Oh, you just got water. Your beak is wet. That's what you just did. Fester Fang thought that he was a better necromancer, but he just died. Yeah, literally just anything to make use of the pet, so that he's just not a worthless Jeff. What does he hit? Like, 6 damage? Alright, let's see this cutscene.
Gods, how long have you been out here, man?
I don't know. Since my unit was taken at the end of the last Guild War, I think. Since the sky rained fire and destroyed Ascalon.
You've been here since the Searing? That's over 2 years. Are there others?
Yes, the remnants of my unit. The Flaming Scepter mages.
Soldiers who have been slaves since the end of the war?
They're being held in the ruins of the old capital, Draskir.
Then we go to Draskir.
My lord, night is falling. If we don't head for the wall now, we may all be captured.
I understand the dangers, but Balthazar be damned if I allow those soldiers to remain slaves to the Char.
I can show you where they are being held.
Very good. We head north then, to Draskir.
To Draskir. All right. Let's do it. So we gotta head north, help out the Flaming Scepter mages. Oh, Rurik is running. He's pissed. Okay, we're going this way. Let's go. Okay, new minion time. Yeah, Jeff the Pig is doing like, I think 6 damage. He's not doing much. He means well though. Oops, I bombed the wrong minion. I bombed the wrong minion again. Whoopsie. Alright, well, at least they're all dead. It's hard to fatally mess up this build, if we're being honest. I don't think I need to go this direction, but let's go this direction. Looks like there's more captives over there, actually. Maybe. Let's find out. Because we want to free all of the captives. So for your playthrough, yeah. Oh, am I wikiing? No, I'm not wikiing pertinent details. At least I haven't needed to yet. I have not used the wiki yet, yeah. Yeah, no, to be perfectly honest, I know from memory a lot of details about this game. Maybe not the, exact pathways for every single little thing, but I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. Played this game a lot. But some stuff has been forgotten. But it's coming back. It really is. It's been coming back pretty good. Alright, yeah, we're gonna need to get to the other side, open up that lever, let Prince Rurik through. Ooh, there's somebody over there. Let's go to her. I think we can go down this way. Before we cross the gate, let's go talk to Brina Davidson. Davidson. Dude, I love this bird so much. He's a good boy. Right now he's grinding his beak, which means he is absolutely as relaxed and happy as he could possibly be. scent the malign. Kill him. I'm gonna enchant these 3 minions that I've got, and then we're gonna bomb this guy just right off the bat. That guy was stuck. But this dude's almost dead. Beautiful. I won't call the wiki off limits, I just haven't needed it yet. We'll see what happens. Thank the gods you're here. I've watched this road for 10 years. So, the beasts come by around this time with a fresh brazier of fire. Oh yeah, to take to their temple, we gotta kill the flame cauldron carrier. Yep, the ember bearers, right there. Oh wait, we gotta follow them first, I remember that part. We gotta follow them, gain entrance to the flame temple, and extinguish the temple once we're inside. So don't kill them yet. I'm not even gonna bring up minions out of this guy's corpse yet. They're not close enough. They're good. F me. I looked down for a second, and I completely held my mouse button too far. There we go. We're gonna let them keep walking. All is not lost. I freaking looked down for a second, was trying to fidget with something on my mouse, and I held down the button and moved forward. Whoopsie. It's okay, they're still gonna enter into the temple and we'll be good. I just got my minions killed is all. All is not lost. There's Prince Rurik and Errol just waiting for us to pull the lever. They're like, any day now. Very sneaky, guys. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. So we already pissed them off once. We don't want to aggro them and lose the mission. I mean, you can always de-aggro, but close things down. Alright, good. Okay, that Ember Bearer is stuck, yeah? Right. See what happens if we piss him off. Okay, good. We're gonna kill him. There we go. Bring up a couple of minions for bombing in a minute. We'll kill this shaman. And bomb. There we go. And we'll bomb one a little early. Good, good, good. All right. Now let's go extinguish the flame temple. You're here just editing a bit? All good. No worries, man. Do whatever you need to do. It's good to have you here. Enjoy the editing. Alright, I think we're good to kill these guys now. Then we're gonna go kill these flame keepers. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna minion bomb, just mass bomb. Lighting them all up right now. And then boom. And then boom. And then one more. Alright, let's do a little more. Yo, Mr. Hellpod, welcome on in. Leroy Jenkins, dude, love to see you. It's good to see you, buddy. How's it been, man? There we go, we got the bonus. This area is familiar. Yeah, we got the bonus. We had to follow the Ember Bearers in, get into the Flame Temple, and then extinguish the Flame Temple after killing the Flame Wielders. Dude, this game is great. I've been playing this game for 20 years, man. I've been playing it for so long and just decided, you know what? I'm gonna stream it. Freaking love this game. It's a fantasy RPG. It's not my usual Helldivers or Arc Raiders. I know, it's quite the switch up. It's a huge switch up, but basically what I'm doing is I'm showing people the magic of this game by playing the entire story playthrough from beginning to end in chronological order. It's quite a long series, but it's really good, man. Yeah, dude, exactly. That's what that Flame Temple thing is, the Ascalon Destroyer. Freaking sacrifices to the Titans, bro. I love that. I'd do that with KOTOR. Knights. Oh, is that Knights of the Old Republic? I'm terrible with acronyms and abbreviations. Absolutely terrible. Knights of the Old Republic. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, dude. I love this game, man. This is me putting my ultimate nerd hat on, and I am enjoying myself thoroughly. This has been so fun to stream for me. Just going back and doing it. The story is absolutely fantastic, I do have to say. That's what it's all about. It really is, man. So we need to go up here. We need to go up around the curve to the northeast, and then wrapping west. No, I'm mistaken. There is no path that leads up there. But yeah, dude, Mr. Hellpod, you've been good, I take it. Anything new with you, man? Let's see if we can wrap around this way. Maybe if we follow this way, there's a path where the Ember Carriers didn't turn. I think I see the way. Rurik's there. I did a big circle. Not really, just been getting back into the long streams again, been trying out games like Enshrouded. Oh, very cool. Very cool. That sounds fun, man. Yeah, it seems a few of us are switching up from the usual Helldiver stuff, to be honest. Which is totally fine. Oh, it sounds like we're branching out and trying other stuff too. Dude, I'm going totally the wrong way, I know it. I gotta test this out though. I gotta see if I'm wrong. Dude, I'm at the level that a lot of people are by the time they get to Lion's Arch. I leveled myself up good before I left Pre. Oh, this is the way. The famous last words. Nope. Gotta go down this little path. Arrowhead made some weird decisions. It'll always have my heart, but there's so many other games out there that care. You know, yeah, they're kind of paying for some really bad decisions with no player feedback in consideration. They're being a little, kind of bad. They're making bad decisions, dude. They're being a little silly. And I like what you're doing and playing the games you love and throwing it back to show that joy, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It hasn't steered me wrong. I've been having a blast, and I'm just, It's really nice. It's really nice. It's given me peace to my streaming, if I can be perfectly honest. Player consideration should be in every game, exactly. And bi-weekly updates. Bi-weekly updates would be a lot, but a very considerable move. Yeah. Helldivers is in need of quite a bit of help. I don't know what they're doing. I like it whenever they release big content and stuff like that, but their balance changes and stuff like that, their raw lack of courtesy to the player base in so many of their decisions is remarkable. Yeah, at least some serious bug fixes that they experience in that game. Because they have some bad bugs. They need to fix their infrastructure before they do anything else. Mr. Hellpod says, they chose their team that spits nothing but lies and refuse real content releases. Also, their crashes still are ridiculous. Yeah, dude, the crashes are bad. I still can't even exit the game without it just sitting on the black screen for like 15, 30, 45 seconds or longer. Then I have to force shut down, control delete the game. Every single time. But yeah, that's one thing that I think that the Guild Wars games, I mean, I know their MMOs is a completely different class of game, but with exception, they take player consideration very seriously in a lot of ways. They've been probably the most player-friendly company I've ever played with. And I used to be able to say the same thing about Helldivers, like I thought they considered player feedback a lot, especially after their 60-day update and then their some other stuff that they released, and then they just went right back to bad habits, like horrible habits. I've never played OSRS, no. They can't take constructive criticism at all. It's like they take it with offense. Like if you throw something at their game, it's like they hate. I honestly have this sensation about Arrowhead. It's that like whenever they get criticized, they get angry and then intentionally do the opposite just to shove your criticism back in your face. I feel like Arrowhead has a very immature design philosophy because of that. Sorry, it's hands down the best player to develop a relationship game out in existence. Really? Zhao Shu says, I've also never played it because Guild Wars was my first. Yeah, exactly. Guild Wars was my first, and I never played another MMO. Yeah, I just, like I said, I think Arrowhead is quite immature in so many ways. Which is unfortunate. Dude, I even had Arrowhead developers watching my streams for a little while. I loved streaming Helldivers, but yeah, it's just meh. Oh well. I love this game though. Love this series. But dude, Mr. Hellpod, it means a lot that you popped in to hang out for a little bit. Thank you. Basically, so to explain what I'm doing, explain what's going on here, is we are a vanguard of humans who just got their entire kingdom destroyed by this race of bipedal feline creatures called the Char, and we are at an unending war with them. I'm a necromancer, so I bring minions of the dead out from their corpses, and then I enchant them so that whenever I kill them, boom, they explode and deal a crap ton of damage to the enemies. Necromancers are amazing. And of course, the stream made me make a female character, so my name is Doliak Danielle. Gonna nuke these guys real good. Nice. However, that monk boss is absolutely slaughtering my minions. Go ahead and finish that up. Very nice. Get these flaming scepter mages. Our only chance is to run for the obelisk in the ruins of the Royal Academy. So we're gonna get these flaming scepter mages and bring them to the obelisk. Yo, for prisoners, these guys look way too pretty to be prisoners for the last 2 years. I've been feeding them royal banquets, man. Alright, we're gonna have a ton of char coming. So Prince Rurik, he can activate the old runes and open a gate that could save our day. So he's using a spell called Knock, and he's going to open that door and get us through. The Flaming Scepter mages are going to hold these obelisks and nuke the Char with lightning. Oh, we gotta go save this guy. If that mage dies, do we lose? Oh, thank God. Okay, he's there. He's there. We're good. I mean, he dies, but I guess somebody takes the other one's space. Whoopsie. Rourke is using the skill that never ends. More char. Good. Nice. We killed him. We did the bonus and the main mission. Very good. Dude, that's sick.
Quickly, this way.
That was close.
I don't know, Norman.
Closer than I'd hoped. This portal will take us to the academy at Nolani. From there, we can make it to the wall and cross over to Rin. We should hurry. The magical wards will hold back the Char, but not for long.
Wait, my lord. Come look at what I have found.
Is that?
Yes, my prince. I believe it is the mouthpiece for the fabled horn, Stormcaller. With this weapon, we could destroy the Char once and for all. Ascalon could be saved.
I have heard the stories of the horn's magic, but let us not be too hasty. If this is what you say it is, then we must get it to Rin. We'll see for ourselves how much power this Stormcaller has. Come, we'll take this to my father, King Adalbern. Surely he will know if discovering this weapon is our salvation, or simply too late. Either way, staying here will surely be the death of us. Quickly, through the portal!
Nice. That's freaking sick. Nick, why does something called automod check my message when I say G's, GZ? I have no freaking clue. That's weird. Let me see. Oh, here. Let me allow it. Yeah, that's super funky. Yeah, I got you now. You're good. Thank you very much. I appreciate the grats. Sweet. Dude. Oh, this is the mission. This is the mission. Okay, guys, we're gonna go on a quick break because I am going to just take a quick bathroom break, put some coffee on the carafe, and this is gonna be maybe our last mission because the story once again takes a shift on this nice little point. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream than yesterday, unfortunately. As much as I want to do the entire day, I've got a lot of stuff that I actually have to take care of in my apartment and getting ready for work tomorrow. But with all that being said, guys, I will be right back. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I'm back, but Gandalf is over here losing his mind, and I need to figure out what's going on. So, let me grab him 1 second. There we are. Sorry about the delay, everybody. Oh. If I take Gandalf here into the kitchen, he starts losing his mind. So I put him back in the room, and now that I'm not nearby, or whenever I wasn't nearby, he wants to go lose his mind. So that's all remedied. He's better now, and we're gonna go ahead and do one of the last, actually the last mission of this stream. Then this is a huge mission, so let's go check it out. All right, so we just came over to the Nolani Academy. We are going to figure out what the heck we need to do next. So, with all that being said, let's do it. We don't need Verada Sacrifice. Let's go ahead and bring Deathly Swarm so we have something to deal some damage to people. Outside of just minions. Vile Touch of Good? Nah, not worth the amount of energy it takes to make that work. So, alright. Let's do it. To enter into this mission. I'm gonna need to start getting some better weapons here. I need to go see a weaponsmith after this mission. Alright. Sneak out and ambush the Char forces besieging the Academy. Return to the Nolani Academy to rendezvous with Prince, and then defend Prince Rurik on the way back to the capital city of Rin. Okay. Let's do it. Sneak out and ambush the Char. I can do that. Very sneaky. The sneakiest, some would say. Or not. Can't go through that door. Ah, yes. The sneaky door. Out the back door. Okay, let's go. Not gonna lie, that coffee is absolutely atrocious. I'm not gonna make a new cup, but I do need to put something in it. Give me 2 seconds. I'm not even gonna go to the BRB screen. That is absolutely horrible. 1 sec. Alright, much better. Much better. Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay. Do you enjoy the Gandalf stream? Let's do this. Sneaking. Just a couple Char Hunters up here. We're almost level 11. We'll actually gain some experience off of the Char. They're high enough level. Excellent. So, I have an idea And I think I'm going to do this idea. So this is for my stream, right? If anybody can hear me. Okay. But in either case, I'm going to air my thoughts. So my thoughts are that right now, this is a chill week schedule. We do morning streams. It's pretty chill. We're doing the storyline in chronological order. Everybody knows what the stream series is about, I think. And I'm having an absolute blast doing it. And now, what I was going to do is for my... I usually stream Helldivers or Arc Raiders or stuff like that, and those are my party week streams, or Deep Rock Galactic, those kind of games. But I've been enjoying streaming Guild Wars a lot. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to transform my party week streams, instead of doing my typical stuff, Helldivers, Arc Raiders, Marvel Rivals, you know, that kind of stuff. My nighttime streams with a little bit more chaos going on in them. What I think I want to do is I want to do hard endgame content with the viewers. Raids. In Guild Wars 2, raids, strikes, fractals, challenge modes, that kind of thing. And in Guild Wars 1, elite missions like the Deep and Urgaz's Warren and the Domain of Anguish, and then dungeons and hard mode vanquishes and stuff like that, and get a group of the viewers together and do that kind of difficult content. I think that that would be a lot of fun to transform the party week schedule into. And yeah, those are my thoughts. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because I kind of want to keep streaming Guild Wars stuff. That's kind of where I'm finding my niche, my peace in streaming. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and so those are my plans. I'll hope people think that's a good idea, and I genuinely think people will enjoy that. All right, the minions are over there. They're gonna kill him. Very good. Let's see. Down this way. Oh, over this way, really. Alright, hopefully the minions don't get stuck up on that wall. Hopefully they actually follow me. Okay, good. Good. Go use Deathly Chill on this guy. Actually, a fantastic skill. The area damage on it, because it doesn't just hit one enemy. There's more than one enemy. It'll hit 3 enemies. And, 70 cold damage at this level is pretty dang good. And if memory serves, the Char are resistant to fire damage, at least a little bit. If memory serves. Something else I like this game is, depending on the creature you're attacking, the element or type of damage, like piercing or fire, earth, air, water, whatever kind of damage you deal, it'll deal different damage to them because they'll have various resistances to certain types of damage. Alright, this minion, there we go. I also think the Minion Master, or the Deathly Swarm, fits well with the Minion AoE explosion. Fits really well. Alright, we got this Ascalonian soldier coming back to us, except we need to go... I am officially confused. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we need to do. One thing that would be amazing to have in this game. Oh! No. No, it's not this way. We've been this way. Am I crazy? We need to kill the Char down there, but you can't get there from there. Okay. Let's wrap around. Try a different tactic. Alright, the minions are dead. That's okay. We don't need them right now. Where am I going? No. That doesn't help, though. Oh! I see the path. I see the path. Big brain moment. We found it. Okay. I'll tell myself how amazing I am. That actually took a little bit too long. That was a little rough. Sorry, guys. Truly just moderately okay. On my best day, slightly above average. Alright. So we'll go around this curve, go down those stairs, and then I think we should be around where we need to kill all the char. Go say hi to this watchman. Okay. Please don't tell me this is a dead end. No. Yes, okay, we're good. Dude almost had me. Need to go down here. That was some professional grade sneaking, if I do say so myself. Whoops, wrong button. I have no minions to heal, so I don't know why I did that. But we're gonna bring these guys out and start our bombing. Dead there. And then one more. Bring out a couple more minions, and then moving on. Fresh fuel for the fire. I was actually genuinely surprised at how many skills were available so early on in just base Ascalon City as a Necro. That was pretty cool. Good. Excellent positioning. Beautiful. Plenty of corpses for bone minions. We just gotta kill all of them. Awesome. Deathly Swarm. That guy's off me now, thank you. Very good. I'll keep these minions up long enough to go kill that flame wielder. If they choose to. Where's Jeff the pig? Jeff, you doing your job? Okay. Philenum the Whip. Not a typical char name. Doesn't end with a warband. Alright, moving on. Return to the Nolani Academy to rendezvous with the prince. Alright, well, we're gonna kill these guys first, because we already pissed them off. Excellent. Alright, let's get in there. Prince Rurik! There he is. Alright. Glad we could kill the entire army for you, buddy. Let's go. Bring the mages. Their homecoming is overdue. They're still up there, buddy. Okay. Moving on. Hey, welcome back, Normie and Nick. So, I aired my thoughts out to the stream, and let me know your opinion. I think I'm gonna do this. So, I have two stream schedules. I have 1 week where it's a chill week and 1 week where it's a party week. And that's mainly because at my job, I have a rotating schedule where some days of the week I work certain days, then the other week I work the exact opposite days. So one of those schedules leaves me with weekends open and the other one does not. So this is my weekends where I will work. So therefore that's why I'm streaming during the weekdays. But my schedule is usually, because of that, a chill week and a party week. Chill week. 1 second. I will continue this thought.
What are you doing out here?
Open this door. You will let us through.
But sir, the king swore death if the door was opened.
And I swear death if you don't stand aside this instant.
Yes, my prince.
I defend Ascalon against another Char invasion, and my father trifles with doors.
You'll speak to the king, won't you? You'll tell him I had no choice.
Nope.
By Balthazar's beard, Rin burns. I told the king the Char would not be held for long. We must get to Hornhill. Only Stormcaller can save the city now.
So, Dick, but my plan is what I was going to do was during party week, I was going to continue my usual Helldivers streams, Arc Raiders, Marvel Rivals, Deep Rock Galactic, stuff that, you know, is usually a little bit more high action. But I'm enjoying this series so much, and what I'm thinking about doing instead is continuing with the chill week schedule, which is what I'm doing right now, because that wasn't going to change. But the party week schedule is, instead of doing those other games, thinking about doing like hard mode content in Guild Wars with members of the community. Vanquishing, dungeons, elite missions like the Deep and Urgaz's Warren and DOA, Underworld, Fisher Woe, and then even Guild Wars 2 content like raids and strikes and fractals and stuff like that. A challenge mode. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna switch my my content over to be geared more towards that. But I'm pretty that would be fun, dude. Yeah, I think so too. Thank you. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think it's a good step in the right direction. So then what about the Iron Man Necro? What's his schedule? The Iron Man Necro? The Iron Man Necro, what's his... Oh, you're talking about this right here? This Necro? Because you weren't using the chest. Yeah, so... That is this schedule right now, which is on my Discord. It's the chill week schedule. So, Sunday morning, Wednesday morning, and Thursday morning to afternoon. Just like what we're doing right now. Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, every other week. And then the other schedule is Tuesday? I gotta remember it, but it's Friday and Saturday as well. Oh, an Asconian key. I can use that at the next chest I find. So, the chill week is what we're doing now. Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, and that's what we are doing right now. And then, yeah, the other would be the opposite end of the week, in more towards the evening. Maybe afternoon. But yeah, I think that would be so much fun, is do that heavier Guild Wars content with a group from the stream. I think that would be freaking sick. By the way, I messaged Guild Wars support. Yeah, that would be fun. Thank you, man. I messaged Guild Wars support and I was like, yo, I didn't even die. I lagged out and lost connection, and then when I regained connection, I lost my Doom. And they're like, yeah, sorry, we can't reset it.
Praise be to Dwayna if this works.
Praise Dwayna. It worked. We brought down a little bit of rain. Oh no! The whole Char army is gonna die. I mean, they are cats. Maybe they just really hate the rain. Their fires are extinguished though, so hey, aced. Wait, what's Gandalf? I thought it was Dumbledore. I'm confused. Who is who now? This is Gandalf. There he is. Yeah, that's Gandalf, the cockatiel. Who's Dumbledore? I've never heard of Dumbledore in my life. He's not a wizard. He's Gandalf the Grey Cockatiel, and do not underestimate his powers. Oh, no, Dobby. Yo, thank you so much for popping in, Angry Fist. Dobby is the fire imp. How's it going, Angry? It's great to see you, buddy. Hey, Angry, you're gonna be pleased to know there's more Guild Wars 2 content coming in the very near future. Aggroing everything. Let's go. Alright. Did we kill them all? Did we do it? Wait. Prince Rurik is still up there at Stormcaller, right? Car fire stand. Nice, just been getting a friend ready for the fractal event. I think it just started or something like that. Oh, dude, sick. Very nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Dude, I hope you have a blast with that. Ah, down there. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad Prince Rurik didn't die because Prince Rurik? Prince Rurik! No 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 no. Come on. Come on. If Prince Rurik dies, we fail the mission. I totally abandoned him. That's my bad. Okay, we're safe. Jeez. Bro, don't do that to me. Alright, he's going Rambo. Dude, exact Prince Rambo! Precisely. Rick, I'm following you, but there are enemies like literally to your 7 o'clock. Alright, let's go. You did it to him. You just left him to his own devices. Never leave Rurik to his own devices. Bonfaz burnt fur. Oh, I've been waiting to kill this mofo. Oh, minions, could you go in and attack, please? I'm just exploding you for what? Thank you. Okay. There we go! We didn't do the bonus. I'm bad and I feel bad. But we did do the mission. Voice acting in this one is so good.
Trumpets! The king must be near. The fall of Rin will have darkened his heart. Hail King Adalbern!
I hope so, Angry.
Rise, my son. You have done well. The discovery of Stormcaller is surely a sign of victory.
It is a powerful weapon, but I fear not powerful enough. The Char have amassed an army of many thousands.
You overestimate these beasts, Rurik. Do not be afraid.
I am not afraid, Father. I have seen them in battle. Rin has been destroyed. It would be wise to escape while we can. We should make for Kryta and rebuild our strength, not wait here for death.
I will never allow Ascalons to live in the shadow of the Krytans. It is Rin that will be rebuilt. And you will learn your place.
You have grown proud, Adalbern of Ascalon. Proud and foolish.
You would dare call your king a fool? I will hear no more. I banish you from Ascalon. You are no longer my prince, and you are no longer my son!
People of Rin, your king will lead you to death. If you wish to see better days, if you wish to live, then leave the beasts behind and follow me over the Shiver Peaks. We make for Kryta and a new life, free of the Char.
Dude. That's such a banger moment. Wow. And now, So we've left Nolani Academy, we left Rin, and we have made for the Shiver Peaks to get west into the lands of Kryta. So we gotta cross the Shiver Peak Mountains before we can get to Kryta. What could happen? What could go wrong? But we're in the best town name in the entire game. The best town name ever. Yak's Bend. You used to be on a Yak's Bend server on Guild Wars 2. Huge. That's you. Oh, man. Dude. And quests. And we leveled up. Let's get some more soul reaping. Actually, I don't need more soul reaping right now. Let's start inching towards death magic. No, can't. That's not worth it. Let's do one more death magic. Let's see what new skills this guy has real quick. After let's get things in order here. Let's sell stuff that we need to sell. Dang. Alright. We have a lot to sell. Just everything. Any good offhand items? That requires healing prayers. No good offhands. Dual Chalice energy +6. Versus my +5. I mean, it might as well take the upgrade. Alright. And then let's sell everything. Just bam, 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 bam. We don't need the key. I don't think we need this anymore. +10 armor versus char. I think it served its purpose. I haven't even used it in several missions. Alright. Gucci. Sell these flame wielder trappings. Okay. We're getting gold again. There we go. And then, let's see what Captain Osric has for skills. Can you teach me any skills? Anything new that we could utilize? Not a whole lot of new stuff that we can utilize. The Fractal event starts on the 13th and ends on the 20th. So in 5 days, let me see. Wait, what does that look like for my schedule? Because that might line up really well. Let's take a look. Ooh. That lines up really well. We could do a Fractal event on my party week schedule in Guild Wars 2. Get a group of players together, do Fractals. That would be fun. I'm gonna plan for that. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see if we have Edge of Extinction available to us. We do! Looky there. Alright. What are we getting rid of? We're getting rid of Well of Suffering. I didn't even use it last mission. And we're gonna put a few points into Beast Mastery. I know. Crazy. And then is there another skill we could get rid of? Maybe I could get a pet skill so that Jeff the Pig could do something. I mean, why not, right? Melender's Assault ain't bad, but that's high on the energy. A little high for a Necromancer to be spamming every 5 seconds. And we do Scavenger Strike. Is Scavenger Strike available? Scavenger Strike is available. If they're suffering from a condition, gain 6 energy and it deals a +14 damage. That actually ain't a bad utilization of a pet, if I do say so myself. Might as well take it. I mean, that way I can at least feel like I'm making use of him. Don't know if it's worth getting rid of any of this, though. Nice, Edge of Extinction, yes. Yes, yes, it was a good idea, dude. That'll especially help us against the Stone Summit. Grabbed a drink, very nice. I grabbed Scavenger Strike. It's not doing a lot, but it's doing a little, and at least I can have Jeff the Shark doing something. There we go. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna save getting the quests for next time. Angry Fist says, here's what they said in the post. The Fractal Rush bonus is just a week away, Tyrians. Challenge the mists from January 13th through 20th and push your limits for bonus rewards. Rally your squad, sharpen your skills, and get ready to tear through the fractals once more. Dude, I would actually really enjoy that. There's a couple of fractals I need to do for some achievements in Guild Wars 2. I would very much like to do the Kanoxai fractal. I want to earn his axe, and I need to do the achievements inside that fractal. Bunch of fractals I really enjoy doing. I would like doing all of them, but yeah. I'm gonna plan something for my party week, so stay tuned for that. I'm looking at probably the 16th and 17th are gonna be excellent days to plan fractals, because I work this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but the next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 16th, 17th, probably not going to do the 18th, the 16th and 17th I will have available. And then, let me just, on my Discord here, let's open up my schedule right there. Okay, so the party week is going to be Monday, Friday, Saturday, so let's see if that Monday lines up. 1 second. Yes, the 19th, Monday the 19th, so 16th, 17th, and 19th. We could plan something around that for my party week. Maybe even do some raids, some strikes, and some Guild Wars 1 hard content as well. I've been itching to do the Deep in Urgaz's Warren. I have a confession. I used to farm the Deep all the time, but I have never completed Urgaz's Warren. My party always dies whenever we get to Urgaz. So, that's something I would very much like to form a party to do. But we are at the part of the stream where unfortunately I am going to have to call it quits. So we went through all of Ascalon, which is no small endeavor. We did that pretty well today, guys. A lot of areas that I haven't explored, but we might go back and do some of those quests. Yeah, no, thanks for popping in, Crazy Little. It's great to see you. Thanks for hanging out. But, so we made it to Yak's Bend, and then our goal for the next stream is to cross the Shiver Peak Mountains into the lands of Kryta. So, that's gonna be fun. Oh, dude, this next chill week can't come fast enough. I'm having an absolute blast. But with all of that being said, we are going to need to raid out. So, I fixed the raid call message. So, if you are a subscriber, then please copy and paste that message right there. And if you are a follower, then please copy and paste the second static message with the little Twitch missiles. Guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing if you're able to. And if not, just glad to have you here. Let us go ahead and check out who we are going to be able to stream right now, or to raid right now. And what's going on? Let's take a look. Who are we going to? Need somebody with a camera. And who speaks English. That's all French. Roll back up. One moment. I'd have found somebody. Okay. Think I know who we're gonna raid. Alright. Guys, if you haven't followed, would love to see you in future streams. One more time, my name is Doyak Dan, the stream where you come to be a doofus, have fun, be blessed in the process, and thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to go to this guy, first time in factions. His name is Nerd Smash, and I'm looking forward to go and having an opportunity to raid him. He looks cool. Hope I'm right, but guys, thank you so much again, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to follow my Discord, !Discord. You can find my schedule in there, and I will see you in a few days, on Monday. Anyways, all the love, guys. You have a good day. Thanks again.
Raiders